And welcome back to a playthrough by That One Gamer. So, got through the stage, but I didn't quite get all the scripts. To see a blue flag over there means you got all the scripts for the level. A yellow one means you did not. And I remember where it is now. It was just before that part with the shark, where it turns into the Jaws-like music. It was that part where you had to really hustle to get all the coins. So I'm going to try to get that part all done and out of the way here. Go down here, avoid that shark. Oh, there's two of them. Chicken Boo. The man with no personality in one of the levels. I lost all the coins? Come on, man. Oh, gotta freaking continue. Yay. That was obviously not the one. Get all the coins here. That was my cat, Mr. Skitters. I thought I taught Footy Tat. That's what I messed up. I should have gone to that one there. I'm just going to keep on going over here. And in case you're wondering, I'm not using a turbo controller here. Ah, come on. Although the controller doesn't always work. Let's try that again. 40. 20. There we go. Let's see now. Am I able to get out of here? Yep, cool. So I've basically lost a person all for nothing. Oh, if Ralph sees you here, he'll try to chase you down and he'll catch you just like he does in the normal game. Now here's the water tower level I was going to show you. So this is a little boomerang which you can use to fend off all these buzzards. And it'll return right to you, so you'll have unlimited use of it. But you gotta be careful here, because Ralph will occasionally appear and try to spray you off with water from a fire hose. And he comes up here with balloons, a la Aquatic. I think he's come up right here as one of the places. There he is! Did you see him? Hey, there's the good feathers. I was wondering where they were. You missed. This is the only time in the game you'll see the good feathers. The music on the map stage, and they're pretty, is also part of the opening music for the Good Feathers cartoons, right here. Okay. So I'm going to go to the Adventure Studio here. And here's where you see Rita and Runt. And that monkey over there was from an episode that fell in love with Rita for whatever reason. These little banana peels, once you slip over it, you are forced to move forward a little bit. You can't jump during that short time that you're slipping. A little faster there. So now here is where the gorilla appears, this time upset. Rita somehow calms it down. For whatever reason, just in love with Rita. You can jump on him, but nothing happens. And once you see Ralph and... or not Ralph. Rita and Runt, the gorilla goes off again. Alright, here's boss time with this weird creature. So hit it with these coconuts to damage it. Pretty simple. You'll see these fists pause, and it'll do one of two things. It'll go back to the other side and release these coconuts again. Ah, I missed. Or it'll open its hands and try to clap you to death. So just jump and hit up or down to avoid it. You'll notice that that weird enemy creature thingy will always be level with you. So you can always tell where he is. You can tell by the shadow there. He's always flush with you in terms of what elevation he's at, related to where you're walking and all that. Missed me. And yes, it only has 3 fingers and a thumb. That's what most cartoon characters are like. There we go. Should just about be. There we go. Boom! Alright. Second part of this 3-part stage. We'll throw boomerangs at you and hook you down, just like that. I know there's a bunch of scripts. Actually, there's 4 parts here now that I think about it. You really need your siblings to get these scripts here. You have to have all 3 to get every single one of them in this part. Now, if you get down here, I thought he would. Usually those things launch you high, but apparently not that one. This could be trouble. I don't think I'll be able to get all 3 in this first couple parts here. Yep, can't get it there. Ugh, this one not going so well. Okay, there's a chance over there. Thanks, Dot. 3 skippies. Oh, here we go. These platforms will, fall a la Super Mario Brothers. Well, they're not quite Super Mario Brothers, but they fall right where you touch them. More like Mega Man. Okay, we got that. I know there's another one. I know you don't need all 3 for that one, actually. And that darn crocodile again. Dang! Okay, here's the next part. Again, kind of like in the Aquatic Theater, your sibling will say goodbye as you advance here. I want to say, on this type of level, you cannot get the Yakko Dot slot. Buttons and Mindy. Just before you go, though, there's buttons and it'll show a script. It's very easy to miss that one. 4 buttons. Alright, final. Actually, this is. Man, it's been a while since I played this. There's 5 parts, and this is the 4th. There we go. So we got 3 of the scripts. I have to remember where to find all of these. Now there's Count Dracula. He is invincible here. There's one. How about that? Now you actually do fight Dracula there in the Genesis version. In one of the Haunted House levels, whichever one that was. Okay, let's see. want to say that helps go to the end of the level, but could be wrong or not. Okay, so I know where another one is, but I have to search around where to find the next one. Let's see. I'm just going to go all the way this way. Ah, cool! For some reason, when all three are present, I just like to be Yakko for whatever reason. Should be one around here. There it is. Now, I know where there is. Now I can remember where the other one is. Here it is. See those coins up there? Hit down when you're over here and you'll be on an invisible staircase. Alright. Oh, how about that? I lucked out. And there's Dracula again. Just watch for him to make a move and just jump over him. It won't get very easy because these guys are bringing these. Can't remember if they're stalactites, stalagmites. Can't remember what you call it. And that's not all. He's not the only obstacle. Neither are the stalagmites, stalactites. Ralph will eventually come around. So basically, to help avoid him, when you see him approach, just move your cart to the right so he can't grab you. Well, apparently he's done. If you play one of the Genesis, he's a boss on a kind of western place, and he'll actually chase you on a hand car. And eventually you hit him enough times, and then he'll be running after you at full speed to catch up with you. And here's a weird part. A dashing scene, and we're being chased by a giant moon. There's a bunch of coins here. If you time it right, you can get a bunch of them. But just before the end, don't jump and the moon will sail right over you. Alright. So that was the adventure studio. Okay. Next. They're going to the place you can't go to yet. Editing room. Uh-oh. Oh, Ralph. Alright, Sci-Fi. This is probably the toughest of the main stages here. I really don't like this stage. Those scorpion things will kill you, so... Or at least send you to Ralph to be captured or whatever. You can see the script right here. Of course, that scorpion up there is really annoying. Of course, not all of them post scorpions, as you'll see. Okay, over here, there's another script. You dash that thing enough times. There we go. Now over here, you'll see the alien. You might remember it for a brief scene when Yakko, Wakko, and Dot get kidnapped by aliens. It's, they sick them on Yakko, Wakko, and Dot to try to recapture them. Didn't quite work very well. Ah! You cannot jump on top of him. I hope he wouldn't have been there. Oh well. Oh crap, that could really F me up, because I think I might need all three of them. And here's an R2-D2 like garbage can. Dash right by him to get a bunch of coins. When he turns you like that, you cannot get any more. Ah, crap. I lost half my coins as was to top it all off. Yeesh. Now there's a third script on top of here. Go up once, stack, jump, and go up. Okay, I didn't need all three, thankfully. This script took me forever to find. And I didn't have any game FAQs or magazine to... Oh, sure, now I'm invincible. To see where the heck it was. Alright, here we go. Another chasing scene. This time we got a bunch of bowling balls of some kind going after us. You can see the TIE fighters in the background. Damn! I'd end up using some continues here. Okay, just watch for the shadows to see where they appear. Eventually you'll see an exclamation point regarding, damn it, that you have to jump so as not to fall down a pit. 32 continues remaining. How about that? There's all the coins that I had. Certainly hope I can get Yakka Wacko Yacht. Go a little faster here. Oh, there we go. Ah, I missed it. Oh, there's Ralph again. So just avoid him for a while. You can't advance it at this point. Hey, you gotta continue. And here's the alien spaceship from that one cartoon I had mentioned. And no matter what you try to do, you cannot go anywhere unless you go there. You can't avoid it at all. So here is what I really don't like, this little elevator part. You'll see these little electric things to try to shock you and take you out. And they start going a little bit faster. And then to top it all off, these guys bring a bunch of eggs with scorpions. Kind of reminds me of a Leckman's stage in Mega Man, the very first one. Now here you cannot go up or down. You just have to... Oh, I hate those. It can be very, very easy to get caught by those things. And little birdies there to try to fool you, give you a little scare, thinking they're going to be a bunch of scorpions. Hey, get back here, Pinky the Brain! Bring back those movie scripts! And in case you're wondering why there's movie scripts that they stole but all of a sudden lost, it's because it's Pinky. He's a frickin' idiot. He keeps dropping them wherever they go. This is where you really want all three of them to get all these coins. Okay, here we got this Terminator-like creature, robot thing. Yeah! Even though he can't follow you right here, I'm invincible. You will meet up with him later. There's a little Mario Brothers-esque section here. Oh. This is kind of reminiscent of Bowser throwing those fire blasts at you. Alright, dash 5 times on each switch to destroy the boss. It'll slowly fall you, so you just gotta be a little careful. Be a little patient activating the switches. And that thing will then crush him. Alright, next part. Oh yeah, here's Ralph again. Destroy that to open the bonus door. Haha. Here we go. Let's see how many coins we get. So we started with 31. $50 there. Basically, take what we had minus 50, and that's how many coins we got. Dang it, messed that up big time. Now, Ralph is still around somewhere, but there's a movie script back here. Where was it? Here it is. The nurse. I don't know how she got up here. I don't know if she had a name of any kind. Remember there was one part where she was with playing as an actress alongside Chicken Boo? I can't remember if she had a name at that point, because I'm pretty sure that actress and the nurse were one and the same. In case you're wondering what these things are, they're those film reel things. Oof, that was close. That were used to put on projectors and all that. And I don't know what the flying monkey is with the bone. I cannot think of a cartoon that had that. Ooh, that was close. Oof. Alright, here we go. You really gotta figure out where you want to be to avoid that thing. Oh, good. And here's the last scene. Look at that, it's a mine. Notice something wrong with the picture? He's leaning on an actual cane. Pick up the cane, and it turns into a script. And he'll thank you and be much happier now that he's actually mining. Alright. So now I'm going to show you a couple other things here. First, I'm going to collect hit this red dude all the time, and you'll see what happens when you hit him enough times. Of course, I'll also have to avoid Ralph. Which way's he go? Dang it. Come on. Oh, come on, get back here. Dang it. If you get really lucky, you can hit all 5 times on that dude by going back and forth really well. One more hit. Got it. Plus 10 coin bonus. Now here's what happens when you get seen by Ralph, and then he gets a hold of you right here. Short little escape scene, which kind of looks like the... Come on, I pressed A twice. I'm going to do that again, because that was just stupid. Here we go. So kind of like a punishing level, kind of reminds me of if you get caught by Elmira from the Tiny Toon Adventures in the first NES game. So we get all the way to the end, and then Ralph disappears from the map as a result. So I'm going to go free my captured sibling. I just like how the boomerang hangs from his mouth or his nose there. You either start from the left or the right. It doesn't really matter. It's basically the same thing. In terms of how many enemies you face, where you'll face them, when you'll face Ralph, and all that. And you'll notice that's the exact same sound effects as the scorpions. And also, you might have noticed, the platform... dang it. The platform does not move on its own. So if you stop and jump, it stops. So, see that? Didn't move at all right there. I can switch back and forth from here as well. There's the good feathers again. Apparently they're in two places at once here. Pretty soon, here comes should be Ralph. Oof, that buzzard there gave me a scare. And so did that one. Oof. It would have been funny if I got on the balloons and then just effed it up and fell down. Alright. So now we'll go to the final part. Just avoid Ralph here. Editing room. So this part's different. So Pinky and the Brain apparently have finished whatever movie they were somehow creating despite all the scenes they lost. Animaniacs go inside the film reel to escape. But what you have to do is fight all of those bosses all over again. So, I guess a boss rush, kind of like, as it's sometimes called. 2. Honestly, I think that one's the hardest boss, because it's not uncommon for me to mess up and either miss a dash, or I misjudge how close he is to me when I'm changing height, my elevation up and down these platforms like that. Now this one is slightly different, but it's the same overall boss pattern. Because for whatever reason, we had the King of Spades to go up against. Now we got this weird knight puppet thing with the king's head inside. The Knight of Clubs, I don't know. He makes a little sound effects of his own, this weird tapping sound. But it's still the same boss. I don't know what caused this kind of boss to be like this. Oh, one of the mysteries of the game, I guess. Two. Two. Gotta. And he bursts into a bunch of cards again, just like before. Alright. Next one, I think it was the adventure one. With different music. Ooh, double the coins. Animaniacs, just something that just stays with you. It's humor, the characters. really fits in just about every era, I think. Might be some obvious 90s references, but still overall timeless in my opinion. Here we go. Getting close. Uh-oh. For a moment, I thought the coconut was going to disappear before I got to it. Alright, finally the Aquatic Studio boss. Captain Peglegs? I don't know what his name was. I can't remember his name. Gotcha! Oh, he's gonna do something. What is it gonna be? Oh, there it is. There's those clam things. Really slows down the screen, I can tell you that much. And there you go away. Bye-bye! Oh, couldn't get me with that last tentacle hit. Alright, now for the final boss. Pinky in the Brain. So, he runs into you, you lose a life. All you have to do, go back and forth from one screen to the other, and cartoon physics takes over. Oh, great. Now, obviously these things damage him, but to get the remaining 3 scripts, you have to hit him while the legs are retracted. In case you're trying to remember where the heck that suit came from, it actually came from the very first Pinky in the Brain episode where Brain goes on Jip parody, an obvious parody of Jeopardy, to try to win $99,000 to win enough money to buy some weird magnetic device. And he gets every single question right. And if he bet everything, he would win the $99,000 needed. But, so he wore this big suit thing here to disguise himself as a contestant. I think I remember he also later used the same suit against a rival, a hamster of some kind. Man, at least in everything here. Ah, get off of me. Now, I think I need to hold on to this and wait for him to smash down again. Got it. Yes. And the next one comes after you just take him out for good. Here we go. I got it. Yeah! It's destroyed. He uses a slightly different looking suit in the Genesis version. I should say they, not he, but still. Alright, now you can see the best ending in the game. There's actually 3 endings. One if you get like 9 or less scripts, and then 10 to 23, then all 24. Of course, it's a very typical Animaniacs twist as to what the movie looks like. I didn't have to work, and I'm cute! So, alright, what is the movie about to look, what's the movie gonna look like? What's it all about? And it's a movie about the Animaniacs. Much to his horror. Essentially, you could consider the game as a movie, I guess. They actually would later be in a movie, Wacko's Wish, where it had every single Animaniacs character in it. TV series, video games, and now our very own movie. Yep. And the usual credits of all that. This time the credits are the makers of the game rather than the cartoon. So yeah, that's Animaniacs for the Super Nintendo. I think I remember the first time I played this, I probably got like 6 scripts, and that was about it. I could not get very many of them. 5 of them obviously came from bosses, and 1, maybe I got 9. So 5 bosses, and then 4 scripts that I somehow found, or was able to get to. Konami! So, hope you all enjoyed the video. I'll have to figure out what I want to record next, and oh yeah, here's a little epilogue. I forgot about that. A better plan for tomorrow night. Alright, Brig, what are we gonna do tomorrow night? However, here, Pinky, you are a threat to tolerance. Now, the brain actually did say that at the end of one episode. I guess for whatever reason they decided to have that instead of same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world. Classic. Alright, so hope you enjoyed the video, and see you all next time.